Hello, hello. I'm a big fan.
I love my favorite green dragon.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Dax. I'll be running Spyro Year of the Dragon on the PS1. If you were around last night, you might have seen Clock around the remake, but this is the original version.
And you'll be seeing the full game, actually.
Yes. Now, which color won? Because I think it's been back and forth, right?
I can see about 7 or 8 donations come in the last 5 minutes.
You're going to need to cut it off. I'll start the game and then do the color and then stop the timer.
All right. I've cut it off. Do you want me to? It was black by $1.
$1.
Oh my word.
Oh.
Purple was in there too.
Yeah.
If someone has changed for changed for $10,
I was told to cut it off. I've cut it off. I've cut it off.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I will start the game and then do the cheat, and then I'll start the timer. Because we normally start from movement anyway. So.
And I'll read all those out. There's a slew of them throughout the run, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Just hold on while I do that.
Up, down, left, right, left, right.
Stop. There we go.
There we go. Look at him.
Cool. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so welcome to Spyro 3, the third and final game in the PS1 Spyro trilogy.
In 2024, the Year of the Dragon.
Yes. Yes, perfect year to be running Spyro 3.
All right, so first question you might have is what does 100 egg mean if you look at the category? The 100 egg is basically the intended way to beat the game. The final boss requires collecting 100 of these eggs. I got one before I came in here. Just hold on while I try and do a thing. Not quite.
Yeah, so what that's trying to do here is a proxy. There we go, nice.
Yeah, so you'll see quite a lot of those throughout the run, hopefully. There's a quirk of the physics in this game and in Spyro 2 as well, where there's a lot of hitboxes that Spyro is allowed to be in while he's charging, but not while he's not charging. And that includes a lot of dead bodies of enemies after you've killed them. And so if you kill enemies and then charge into them and then stop charging very briefly at the right time by just hitting X, you can get ejected from its hitbox, and you can carry that into a charge, and if you do it correctly, you'll go up high in the air, which is used for a lot of skips. So that was actually a really good Sunny Villa. Sunny Villa in this category is not easy, because you basically need 3 of those proxies to get a good time, so happy with the start of that.
Yeah, I know that's actually really good, Sunny.
So I'll continue what I was saying before. So you're supposed to need, so the way the progression in this game works pretty much is you need to beat all of the levels in the first 3 worlds in order to unlock the bosses. But then once you get to the final world, you need 100 of these eggs to unlock the final boss. There exists a skip that lets you skip that requirement and makes the any % run of this about half as long, 25-ish minutes. But in this category, we'll not be doing that skip, so I'll have to actually see a lot more of the game, actually collect 100 eggs. Oh, nice starter jump. Actually collect 100 eggs, which will involve doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's going to enter a portal from behind. A lot of,
oh, the black on black. That's awesome.
Yeah. A lot of loading zones in this game just sort of bleed a little bit out of the actual collision.
Yeah,
so you see this a lot.
The side area loading zones are a lot bigger than they need to be. So if you can hit them from somewhere that you're not supposed to, you can still get into that area before it's intended.
Yeah, that's why 100 egg exists, because that also applies to the final boss loading zone.
Yes.
You'll also see that a lot when it comes to entering levels. There's a lot of levels that either have a gem requirement they have to pay money bags for, or there's going to be some silly egg requirement like 50 eggs or something.
Yeah.
You won't have that many eggs when you get to that part of the game.
In this category, I don't think we don't skip any egg requirements. We just don't need to, because we're getting enough eggs anyway.
Does that a lot.
Any percent does that a lot, but we will be skipping into the side character levels to avoid paying a lot of gems.
Where is he gone?
Yeah, these black on black loading screens are awesome.
Yeah, you can see his tail, and that's about it.
Nice. I just did a thing there. I flamed Fluffy, this NPC, just before she got the egg, which lets me get control. There is so the way that works is you flame her, and then it triggers a cutscene. And if you do that early flame and don't trigger the cutscene, don't skip the cutscene in time, you actually soft lock. So that was a little risky to go for, but the timing's not that hard, so I wasn't too worried.
Gotta save as much time as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a speedrun after all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get all those bell tower spirits and do some movement at the end that sets up this thief in the right place to just snipe him immediately.
Alright, so now Dak's going to jump and he's going to pause and exit the area. So right now he's actually got a little bit of upwards momentum, which he's going to carry out of this level, sorry, out of that side area.
You're not supposed to glide that early out of that drop.
Normally you actually come here after you finish the level. You have to go back to like around the middle of the level to enter a whirlwind, and then you have to go around the level. It's really slow. You can just jump up and then just glide out of it.
Yeah. So Cloud Spires are actually collecting all of the eggs. There will be a lot that we don't collect, though. There are 150 eggs total in the game. There's like 145 or 6 of them that are actually accessible before you beat the final boss. And we need 100 of them. So it's a lot, but we can skip a lot of the slowest ones.
It would be 148, I think. Is it just
Bugbot, Super Bonus Round, the Sorceress egg,
Money
the
Back,
Money
yeah,
Back
that's right.
egg, yeah. There's a few that you can't get.
Yeah, no, there's a few.
Hunter was supposed to teach us how to glide there, but if you just come out and stand here, he just gives you the egg straight away.
Speedrunners, we don't need to learn how to.
Yeah, I already have played this game a couple times. I know how to glide.
Yeah,
he just gives you the egg because he's so impressed you already know.
Yeah, so here Dak's actually getting a power-up that allows you to super fly. Normally you use it to go through this cave, and it takes you like a really long time to fly through it. Instead, he's actually using it to get out of bounds. He actually took it further out than he should have. Like, the game doesn't want you to go out of that exit again. Normally it would actually take it away from you, and so he just did a little jump out of it to get swim in
a lot happened there, I went out of bounds, hit a swim trigger from out of bounds, which allowed me to swim in air, collected an egg, just normal there, and then used that swim in air to get back out of bounds and skip into this level.
A lot of the portals, when we go out of bounds, you actually won't see them. Actually, in this hub world, a lot of them will have what we call the mustache. You can actually see like the top of the portal from certain angles out of bounds. After we do the first boss, there's actually zero visual indicator for where they are. You actually know where they are.
But the point of that is that levels that are not unlocked yet, the loading zone for the portal is stored directly underneath out of bounds. And so if you can use a swim in air or some kind of out of bounds jump to get to that like loading zone underneath, you can just get into the level without unlocking it.
Yeah, this level's pretty chill. It's literally just an escort mission. Just kill the enemies. The only difficult part really is here where you have to destroy the mushroom houses that spawn
a lot of
more
RNG,
enemies.
But yeah, this is Sheila. This is the first like non-Spyro character that we'll be playing as. There's a bunch of other playable characters in this game. It's something they added in the third game. We'll be seeing most of those at various times. Each of the side characters has their own level, and then they're also used for a number of mini games throughout the game that we'll use.
Yeah, each side character will also help you in the final boss. I think there's like generally about 2 levels per home world. 2 levels outside of their main level for each character. Also, the soundtrack to this level is like really getting the subs going. I can feel it through the stage.
The bass in the venue here.
I hope all of you out there are enjoying that. It sounds like it's going well.
All right, so I'm going to go into Molten Crater next, and at the very start of here, I want to do a trick. There's a side area with some thieves on a racetrack, and you're supposed to pay 300 gems to get into it. I do not have 300 gems. I will not have 300 gems by the time I get to it. So I need to do something to get into there, because it's 2 very quick eggs. We do definitely want to get them. So I mentioned back in Sunny Villa, back in the first level, about proxies off enemies. I'll be doing something very similar here. Not quite the same execution, but it's the same concept.
Also, really funny to point out that black color cheat code does not apply to loading
or like
screens.
when you're gliding out.
When it's gliding out, you just need to switch colors.
All right. Okay, missed it, but you get 2 chances before you start losing time with this, so I can do a different trick to get back to the start. I'm going to grab this egg on this ledge down here.
There's also a very easy visual cue.
And I come back to the start.
Yeah, there's a very easy visual cue for this. If you see that lava pool on the right, as soon as it goes off screen, that's when you're supposed to jump.
Unfortunately, I do have to just try this until I get it.
Yeah.
So...
A bit later.
Time for a couple of donations while you do
Sure,
so?
go ahead.
Yep, we have $49 from the start of this train. Hi, this is from anonymous host. Hi, this is the undisclosed host wanting Black Spyro to win. Lots of love and good luck, Dact. Wonder who that was.
Yeah, wonder.
If I don't get it here, I'm just going to use the 99 lives cheat, because I would have had to have reset, but I will,
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you cheater.
This run's now not valid because I do actually have to get this. I don't know why I'm failing it so much. That's really unfortunate. This run's been very good so far.
That's right. This is the one. Commentator's curse.
I don't want to have to go and get 300 gems. That's the
No,
problem.
that would be
or
really
two
slow.
different eggs. I could do like boxing 2 and moles.
There we go.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So there you can see the portals like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could see like how far away he was from it
Yeah.
when he triggered the loading zone.
So these thieves, probably people remember them being a pain as a kid. If you can flame charge, which is just like very quickly like stopping your charge, flaming, and then charging again, it lets you kill thieves much more quickly. There we go.
Nice.
Nice little snipe on that guy. So as you can see, those 2 eggs were very quick, so that's why you want to get in there. But the kind of safe route is to actually collect 300 gems in the first couple levels. That's the kind of the beginner strat. But that ball proxy that I was struggling with is actually one of the easier ones in the game, so it's unfortunate that I had so much trouble with that.
So yeah, this is the character you're supposed to unlock in the second hub,
Yes.
but you could just, again, loading zone is just a little too big, so you can jump on top of the portal and get in there.
Yeah, you're supposed to have to revisit this level later if you want to fully complete it, but no need for that.
Is it just the side characters and Molten that you skip moneybags in?
We don't pay moneybags at all, so
Yeah.
I can't think of where else we
Yeah.
actually skip it. But
I mean, yeah,
there
there's
will probably be more.
Yeah.
There's like
Oh,
the
wait,
Crystal
no, 'cause,
Island
yeah, there's, like, the
Bridge
end
and
games,
the
yeah,
Desert
yeah,
Roads door.
yeah.
And all, yeah, there's all kinds
Yeah,
of stuff.
skipping moneybags in this run saves like a few thousand gems.
Yeah, I will not be paying moneybags at all.
No,
basically,
like that door before was 300. The side characters that we get in this run are like 2,000 altogether. I think Crystal is 1,000. I think it's
Yeah.
1,300 for deserts.
I don't even know. Yeah.
It's a lot for desert.
All right, I'm gonna get all the eggs. Oh, sorry, I'm not gonna get all the eggs in this level. The route used to involve getting all the eggs in this level, but one of them, the sandcastles egg, kind of got taken out of the route a little while ago. Some people still do it because the alternate egg is harder, but yeah, I'll be doing the fastest eggs. So hopefully another little proxy to get up to this ledge a bit quicker.
Hey man, why didn't you clip out of bounds?
Oh, I didn't get the proxy, that's fine. We'll do a spin jump instead.
Yeah, Spyro's hitbox is a little bit weird. It's slightly smaller at the back, so if you use his tail to get up on a ledge and spin, it'll just push you up with that hitbox.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that with all of the characters as well. You can do that with Bentley really well because of his club.
Yeah, there's a few places where it's actually quite useful. Especially 117.
So I'm going to grab this egg and then just leave immediately. There is another, like a whole mini game here. It's the sandcastles thing that I mentioned used to be in the route, but I'll be skipping that.
It's a shame because it's a really fun egg.
Now I'm going to grab this.
Funky chicken.
Yeah, because I got hit earlier. I don't actually remember where I got hit, but I would normally be gold sparks here, so I'd want it to be for this mini boss.
Yeah, Bluto can go very wrong very fast.
Yeah, hopefully I nailed the strat though.
Yeah, Dak's going to try and pick up the ammo crates and pick up enough, and he's going to sit on this ammo crate here. So by the time the next one spawns in, he'll pick up it immediately and just tank damage until Bluto's hopefully dead. So there's the next pickup. And there it goes.
Cool.
Nice.
And left me on green sparks as well. You can end up taking an extra hit there and it puts you on 0, which is a little scary, but no big deal. And then this water tunnel is notorious. I remember this from playing as a kid. It's
It's so hard, casually.
The controls in here are just super janky. You get, like lots of delay before
and you have to
actually start
hit
moving.
every enemy, and you have to miss every mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dak's going to take a very specific route through this tunnel. Thankfully, knowing where the enemies are actually makes it a lot easier because you can line up for it ahead of time.
So I held charge while I exited the level there, which actually gives you momentum into the main level. So you start a bit further forward there. It's very weird.
That's nice. Now it's buzz time.
Yeah, that's all the levels in the first homeworld. Mostly pretty good outside of that ball proxy mishap.
Yeah.
And invalidating the run with the cheat code.
The rest of the homeworld was really nice, though.
It's okay. It was necessary for the marathon.
Yeah.
Look, you gotta have a bit of jank in your marathon run, okay?
No. All right, so this first boss is pretty awesome. The way the strat works is very consistent. I say that means I'm probably going to mess it up. But yeah, you can completely just game his AI.
Yeah.
If he tries, like he charges at you, and if he gets too close to the edge of the arena, he will stop. And you can just hit him in, and then just chill here close to the edge of the arena, and it'll make him stop before he gets to you, because he doesn't want to charge himself off the edge.
Yeah.
And then he does these fire attacks normally, but if you keep him off camera, he doesn't.
Yeah, I like to think of this as cat logic. If I can't see you, you can't see me.
Yeah, he doesn't have object permanence.
Well, he is a rabbit, right? That's what he gets, like...
Yeah, he does start as a rabbit.
Yeah.
Took that a bit too aggressively there and got hit as I hit him, which is fine because I had health. But if I didn't...
If you didn't have health, that would have been a really bad day.
Yeah. All right, and that's world 1 out of 4.
Yep.
Bit over quarter of the eggs. Thank you.
Well done, Dak. Well done.
Thanks. Appreciate it. So right off the bat here, I'm going to get another swim in air. Well, collect an egg in the water and then get another swim in air and use that to get some of the eggs in the home world a bit quickly and then skip into Sergeant Bird's base, which is the next money bags that we're going to skip, the next side character level.
Yeah, there's a bridge just off to the left here that Dak's going to use where it meets the water. That's actually a very tiny gap that you can just squeeze yourself through.
Yeah, this can be very finicky, but...
Yeah. And of course, because it's just one big plane, it actually extends a little bit out there, so you can get it right as you go through.
Unfortunately, the black doesn't carry through when you have the power up. But
yeah.
So I need to break these 4 flower pots, and I also needed to get that egg up on the ledge. I'm going to break this, and then the egg comes out of the last flower pot you hit. So I make sure it's that one.
There's a target there that you need to hit.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a target up. Yeah, you need to unlock Enchanted Towers by hitting a target. Normally, Hunter gives you a rock, but you can just use the fireball as well. But I missed it, which is fine. It just means I have to unlock it later when I actually go to that level. I missed the portal.
And this is what we mean by, you need to know where these levels are. You can't see where they are from this point onwards.
The Sergeant Bird's base portal is pretty small, so...
Yep. So again, we've got another escort mission here. This one, just a couple of quick eggs as well.
Yeah, I won't be there's one more egg outside of the mandatory ones, but it's very slow, so I won't be getting it.
Yeah, the mandatory one, sorry, the not mandatory one actually requires you to go to the other side of the level and come all the way back into this room and then go through this really long tunnel.
Yeah.
There's also some key enemies that Dact has to kill in order to get Gabrielle here to move onwards to the next area. Otherwise, she'll just stay there.
Time for a few more of those bid wars.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So we had $5 from Blue Cosmos that says Black Spyro is fine and all, but green is where it's at. Put this towards getting a green dragon. As well as $5 from Not Necessary 420 that just reads Green Spyro. $5 from Anonymous that says Black Spyro. We were in a back and forth.
Wow.
$15 from Purple Spyro says, hey guys, I'm here too.
A bit late there, Purple Spyro.
And $15 from Kurt Mantis that says Spyro Green.
Hell yeah, Kurt.
And then the last one that pushed it all right at the end, rather last second, was a $20 from Blue Spyro that says, I know I won't win. Put this towards Black Spyro.
I love it.
Blue is my personal color of choice for Spyro.
Yeah, the colors vary a lot in how good they are. There's
some of them,
there's red and pink as well, but they look like
some of them look really nice. Some of them I really like. The others I really don't like.
Yeah. All right. Proxy at the start here, hopefully.
Yep. Good old Croxy.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. So that basically just takes him straight to the end of the level.
Yeah. This is another level that we also skip paying money bags in. There's this big door like halfway through the level.
Yeah, the money bag skip in this level.
You can just go through.
Like,
you just go through that archway there.
Just glide through here and you skip
save like 500 gems, I think.
I'm gonna go the long way around that tree. That's not optimal movement, but it sets up, it like aggroes the croc so that I can set up for another proxy. Oh, I missed it. You want to get a proxy there to get up on the tree, but instead I'll just do this jump.
That's right. We get to show the cool strats.
Yeah.
We've already seen like 10 proxies.
Yeah.
Can we do something different?
Yeah, you go for like 20 in this run. It's insane.
Yeah.
But the one cool thing about this run, because it's mostly the intended way of beating the game. Like, it's obviously doing a lot of unintended strats, but it means there's a lot of flexibility, because you need 100 eggs, but there's a lot of choice in what you can actually get.
There's a few eggs that you can swap in and out.
Yeah, if there's a certain strat that you don't like, or you're just new to the game and stuff's difficult, then you can do easier things.
There's very clearly like a bunch of eggs that are very, very slow and you should avoid at all costs. But there's
a lot that are like borderline.
There's like probably about 5 or 6 eggs that you can swap in and out.
And then even within that, there's like differences in which strats you, like how you do various things. There's a lot of
so Dak just tried to go for a proxy on that fodder there. Unfortunately missed it. That one's a bit of a pain because the bug can move around wherever it wants to. So he's gonna get the squeeze right here. Nice.
Yeah.
That squeeze right there is a lot more consistent.
Yeah, saves running around this whole path and climbing some steps. And
Yeah, generally you would try... oh, no, that's the any percent strat. Never mind.
No. If that bug was in a good spot, I'd have tried to proxy over him, proxy off him to get over this water as well, but he wasn't in a good position. So, easiest swim in air in the game coming up here.
Yeah, so normally after you get the end of level egg, there's a thief that spawns in. Its egg is stored right here, with one of my favorite names.
Yeah, as Clock said, there's a thief, but we will not see it. It only spawns in after you get this.
Yeah.
But chasing that thief is a big pain, and so we just grab it before it loads in.
Yeah, I think Bamboo is one of my favorite levels in this game because it has some really cool tech.
But like the thief actually goes like across that bridge that just opened. It goes the entire level.
Yeah, the thief runs around the level and you have to chase him down and it takes ages.
Yeah. Now, because I missed that sniper with the fireball earlier, I need to open Enchanted Towers now, but I can just do this way instead if I can actually get up here.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then there's actually like a little small skip he did there by having enough momentum to just move into the portal as it was opening.
Yeah, if you're already touching the portal as it appears, you go in the level slightly faster. It's kind of strange. I will give a volume warning as well. Not right here, but at the end of the level, I'm going to like flame these rockets that'll destroy a statue. And when the statue explodes, it is very loud for no reason.
Yeah.
So
everyone in the room, get ready.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're wearing headphones, get ready as well.
Yeah.
Alternatively, if you need like earwax cleaned out, turn up the volume.
Turn it up.
Yeah. So
this will do the
coming
job.
Up right here.
All right, here we go. I can't wait to feel this. I felt that.
One more. From the speakers in the venue, that's excellent.
Yeah, that sounded really good.
But yeah, no extra eggs there. I just got that one on the path and then the end of level egg that's required. The other stuff in that level is very slow. There's the skateboarding minigame.
You have to wait 2 minutes for that one.
Bug dance. There's a lot of slow stuff there. Gonna grab this.
The other eggs are fun, but they're just terribly slow.
There's a slightly easier way of getting that thief on the way out of Sergeant Bird, but it's a little bit faster to get in there. It's just a little riskier. Grab another excellent egg name. Any Mingus is in the chat.
I love Mingus. If your name's Mingus, feel free to donate.
Yeah.
And if your name appears at all in this run, feel free to chuck a few dollars in. Yeah.
If any of the 100 of you that share egg names.
It's a rule that I like to have when I play this game.
I've got an egg name and I've already donated.
You donated?
Yeah.
Okay, you've already donated? Yeah. Okay.
All right, jump at the start of this level to skip the whole thing, pretty much.
It's a very tight jump.
It kind of looks like it's intended, and it's not intended, but then you can make it anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of the like level design with like putting the end of level near the start of the level kind of comes back to bite the devs in the ass. When,
Also,
like,
this yellow thief breaks if you get the red thief first, so you can just make him spawn in front of you.
Yeah, the circular level thing is something that Insomniac are very popular for. They did it in all of the Spyro games that they developed, and they also did in the Ratchet and Clank games that they did as well. You'll find that like the end of the level is right next to the start of the level.
So yeah, that thief, so I got the red thief first, which is not the intended way, but it kind of breaks the yellow thief's AI. So if you stand where he spawns and then just like tap one of the camera buttons, left or right, he just respawns in front of you. And so you can flame and then do that, and he spawns on top of your flame and just dies.
Yeah. It's really funny when someone like misses the flame and the thief goes,
Yeah.
he just continuously spawns in.
Oh yeah, I did the 99 lives too, didn't I? Nice stutter jump there. Anyone want to explain stutter jumps?
Yeah, with my great technical knowledge. Yeah, basically, like, so obviously you can see the terrain is like sloped in a lot of places. Like, if you just sort of mistime your jump when you're going over a slope, you just sort of hit a little jump.
Basically if you jump like at the very last point that you can, like, I don't know if it's the last frame, but it's like at the very edge of a ledge, you just get no height from your jump. It's this really annoying mechanic that's only in this game. It's not in the other Spyro games.
Alright, that's the second hub done. Now time for Spike.
Yes. If you watched Clock's run yesterday, you saw Spike in Reignited is pretty easy.
Yep.
Here I've got the hard mode Spike. I guess when doing Spike, you always have to talk about the fact that this game has adaptive difficulty. It's a
kids game, by the way.
Yeah, kids 3D platformer from the year 2000 has adaptive difficulty.
I mean, Ratchet and Clank had adaptive difficulty as well.
Depending on how much stuff you've got and how much you've died and various things. Just like stuff gets harder, and so the most obvious thing is that this boss has a lot more health and no like health drops during the fight either.
Yeah, and he actually has like one extra attack per phase. So like if you watched Clock's run, on the last phase he shot 3, but he's gonna shoot 4 once Stacked gets him down to the last phase.
The sound system here is making me realize like how much low ends is in the sound effects I'm using in this game.
It's actually really surprising.
Most sound effects I can feel it.
Yeah.
Alright, took some damage boost at the end there. I don't need health coming up, so if you can get through his attacks by just damage boosting, you might as well.
Yeah. And we're halfway through the egg count as well.
We are, yeah. It's nice that it lines up that way. You have exactly half, like 50 eggs, which is great because the next level I'm going to go into is Fireworks Factory, which requires 50 eggs to open. So if you miss an egg in the first 2 worlds, you'll know about it because you won't be able to get into Fireworks.
We do the same in Reignited for Charmed Ridge. The amount of times I've done the wrong routing, I'm like, wait, why isn't Charmed Ridge open? Oh yeah, because we don't do it first in any percent.
Listen to me.
Oh, nice. Okay. Because I did that, I won't hit the frog in... I don't know why... Okay, whatever. There is a skip at the start of this level that is really hard, and I hit it first try in my any percent run at TGX. We'll see if I manage here. All
right, Firefly time.
Yeah, I have like 97 lives, so I could keep going for it for a while if I wanted to.
This is a really RNG-dependent trick, and then you have to have the skill of getting the proxy. That Firefly, that was so close.
That was very close. I'll give it a couple more tries, and then I'll just do the level normally.
Yeah, if you got like just the slightest amount more height, he could have probably just flopped up on top of the ledge there.
Yeah. I'll give it 2 more tries, I think.
That Firefly can just go where it wants to go, and if it doesn't go where you want it to go, you're missing it.
Sometimes it just doesn't move, and then you also can't get it. All right, last attempt, and then I'll just do the level normally.
This is very much unlike the boar proxy, where every time you respawn, the boar does the exact same movement.
That's a shame.
That first one was really nice, though. It was just a shame that it was just a little bit too short.
So the reason that that's important is that it lets you just skip straight to the end of the level and kind of do everything backwards. Most of the stuff you want in this level is right at the end.
Yeah.
And so instead, I have to go through this whole path along with Greta, that little ninja girl that you saw. You'll see her here.
So shout-outs to Noodles, by the way.
Oh yeah, best egg in the game.
Yeah.
Look, if you have your own category named after you, you're doing well.
He's the GOAT.
Goat noodles?
Acquired taste.
I can see why. Wouldn't that just be like minced goat meat?
I don't know.
you invited us on. Alright, so Dak's going to go for a little bit of a damage abuse off one of the bombs that these guys throw to get up, because just like the level itself, this side area, oh, that's so close.
Is he moving?
That
No,
side area is literally a circle. So they're right behind Spyro.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Good save, good save.
Thank you.
So yeah, you're supposed to go all the way around, but like,
Yeah.
no, never mind.
Takes like, what, 20 seconds to get around?
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
5-second time save to
Yeah.
actually get it. And now we're going to see Agent 9 for the first time.
Yeah, are you going for
First and
Agent
only
Spyro?
time, in fact. No, I will be
Okay.
using Agent 9.
Cool. There is a glitch here that it's called Agent
There's a-
Spyro. If you pause on the correct frame in this room here, you can actually keep control as Spyro, and you can go into that portal as Spyro, and you will be in here
Doing
as
it
Spyro.
Agent 9, let's... Oh, let me out. Let me through, what the heck? Alright.
Yeah, so Dak's doing a bit of a zigzag movement here. Dak, if you want to explain it in a bit more technical sense,
Yeah,
feel free to.
I
But
will.
basically, bunch of zigzagging makes Agent 9 go very fast, and you'll see it a couple of times in this run.
Yeah, he's spamming alternatively L1 and R1,
Yeah.
and you just build a lot of speed.
Oh, do you do Agent 9 in Haunted 2?
No,
Okay.
you can't. There's no skip into it.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so this is
man.
the only time you'll see it.
Yeah, so
In
you can see
117
here.
and 149, you see it more though.
Yeah, you saw there he like had so much speed that when he sort of hit the slope, he just went flying up, and he was
Yeah.
stuck on the ceiling for a
Yeah.
moment.
You
There.
also saw that go forwards, then backwards, then
Yeah.
forwards again.
It's hard to control.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad, honestly. But the strat there is you hold forward and one of the strafe buttons and mash the other strafe button, and you just build up tons of speed.
Yep.
That's everything, yeah. Yeah, and then you want to kind of release it, but you don't want to go too fast because then you'll overflow your speed and go backwards.
Yep.
Or you'll hit slopes. Like all the walls in there are sloped, and so they send you upwards. It's really hard to control.
And there's a couple of other there's a couple of other areas where you play as Agent 9 in this game in other categories where you have to watch out to not go over the edge and die.
Yeah, yeah. And doing it in third person is also slightly different from doing it in first person. Yeah.
It's funny if you do it right though.
Be careful.
All right, I'm going to try and skip this escort mission here.
Yeah, this level's just one big escort mission.
Nice.
Nice.
So you use those enemies to boost you up onto the boat. And then I'm going to get zapped by Zoe here for a checkpoint and then die.
Yeah, and that takes a Crazy Ed to this, like pretty much the end of the level, basically.
Yeah, Crazy Ed will be spawned up on the boat.
Yeah, the
and
game
we just skip
assumes
the
if
whole
you're in this
escort.
level, there's actually, because at the start of the level, there's actually a door that you have to shoot down. You have to follow Crazy Ed to here. That if you're in here and you get that save point, the game just assumes you've done that door and Crazy Ed has followed you.
Yeah. So if I hadn't done something to note as well, I did the 99 lives cheat earlier just so that I could get through Molten Crater. But normally in this run, there's quite a lot of like strats that save time but involve a death abuse.
Yeah.
And you don't start with very many lives. And so, oh sorry, let me just do this. This actually takes some timing.
That's fine. So what Dak's going to try and do is going to try and pause on like the frame that he dies. He's going to get into a zombie state and it's going to allow him to have a swim in air in the home world.
Sorry, this is frame perfect.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, so pause on the same frame that I die. It puts you in a state that has a number of different effects, but the one that we care about is that we can't change our swimming state. So
a lot of the effects are undesirable
yeah,
as well.
if we're swimming, we can't stop swimming, which means we just go straight up through the water.
Yeah, are you going to do the death abuse to get rid of? Yeah,
yeah, I'll death abuse here because we actually don't want some of the other effects of zombie. It causes some cutscenes to soft lock and there's just some bad stuff. But
yeah, but he will still be in that swimming state.
Yeah, because I got checkpointed after that first egg I got.
Yeah, the game goes, oh, you're in the swim state when you got the checkpoint, yeah.
So I can grab the other homeworld eggs nice and quickly and then head into Bentley's outpost, which would normally require 1,000 gems to unlock. So.
You would also use it in any percent to get into Chandra, which was like 60-something eggs, I think 68 or something.
I'm going to grab this egg from out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to watch out to not go back inbounds.
Yeah, you can't skip this cutscene straight away. You have to wait until he's done bouncing,
Yeah,
and then
otherwise you'll go back into that area, and it's not very fun.
Yeah. And then, as usual, the portal's stored underneath Bentley, but because there's a lot of like scenery under, it ends up being way under where the portal.
That one's actually one of the hardest to hit because the Honey Speedway portal is directly next to it, and if you miss the Bentley portal, you're going into Honey Speedway.
Yeah, which we do not want to be in.
Yeah, no. The speedways are not fast.
Right, if you have any donations or anything to plug, now is a great time because this level is just walk.
Just walk.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't have any more donations at this time, but just as a reminder for everyone here and online, we are AusSpeedruns, a group doing speedrun events to raise money for charity. For this event here at DreamHack, we're raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research. If you'd like to donate, you can go to donate.ausspeedruns.com. We do still have a few donation incentives, such as a Star Wars Yoda Stories Force % adds an additional 5 missions to the run by unlocking the Force, as well as a few Pokemon Fire Red incentives with Worcester with a capital W as the trainer name at $105 versus Bulma at $7, and we also have Worcester with a lowercase w as the rival name at $40.
Worcester v Worcester.
Worcester v Worcester.
Hell yeah. You also saw another spin jump there to skip having to deflect the second snowball into the gong.
Yeah. And I messed up the seals. Like I forgot that if you just hold the spin button, he stops after a while.
I was like, oh, we have that timer in SRT. Do you not have it here? And he stopped.
That's a thing, yeah. So you do kind of manipulate the seals with the camera because they only progress their movement when they're on camera. So you do some specific camera movement at the start to make sure that you don't have to wait for them for ages.
And that's the last time we're going to unlock a new character.
Yeah, we won't do Agent 9's lab. There's no skip into it.
Yep.
In like other categories,
we also just don't need it.
Yeah, in like 117%, you would do it after the sorcerer, so you don't have to pay for it. But yeah, here, just not something you can really include.
Yeah. Right, Frozen Altars is a fun level. There's a bunch of different proxies you can do in here.
Yeah, I'll go for a proxy up onto the ledge here where Jasper is.
Yep. Mammoth?
What?
You gonna go for Mammoth?
Yeah. Oh, wow, okay. That's unfortunate. That's fine. We'll go the long way around.
Yep. So Dax is melting that wall just a little bit, and he's going to jump into the gap between the ice wall and the actual terrain wall. Oh, no?
No,
okay. Never mind.
I'm not, yeah.
You're not doing ice wall? Okay.
I don't
there
know if
is
that's
one
a
that
thing.
you can do there. There is one that you can do there, and you can get squeezed in between the actual terrain wall and the ice wall, and it launches you up in the air. I assume Dax was better than he is.
Please.
The Mammoth proxy is pretty good, though, because it is fairly consistent. The Mammoth Bull, like, you can predict where the Mammoth is going to go. Once you've hit him, he just gets stuck in the ground. He's not going to move anymore.
Yeah, and then everyone's favorite minigame.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Oh, I love mashing X and square.
Just square, honestly.
Oh, it's just square emoji?
Can we guess the time that I'll end up with?
37.6.
Okay. 37's it up, yeah.
35.4?
Oh my god. I just need to corner him and then I can... Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Okay, we'll both wrong.
Yeah. Anything over 40 I'm happy with.
We didn't have faith.
Yeah.
Once you get him cornered, it's much easier because you can just stun lock him like that.
Yeah.
But getting him into the corner can be a pain.
Yeah, and it is a bit of a rhythmic mash.
And then there is another boxing that's much longer, but it's not worth doing.
Yeah.
Like, it can maybe be fast if you get, like, a crazy good one round in boxing 2, but it's just not reliable.
Thanks for helping.
Yo, that guy's voice through the bass speaker.
Yeah, I felt that. Dude, I
thought that was one of you guys. I was like...
You know, some people do say I do a very good Bartholomew impression where he goes, "Hey, that's not my ball."
Oh my god. All right, one more level here. First, we're going to get the egg, the last egg that we don't have in the homeworld, which is in the whale. Nice little biblical reference here.
Yeah, so this would be one of the very bad effects of Zombie, is that you can go in the whale with Zombie, but you cannot go out, and you can't pause. So
yeah, like the whale eats you, and you don't go into the whale. Like you just oh, what did I do there? That was weird. I hit X when I wasn't supposed to. Yeah, so the whale like chomps on you, and you're just like outside the whale, but the camera is locked on the whale's face. It's hilarious, but it would ruin the run.
Yeah.
All right, so we've seen a lot of proxies in this run. Are you ready for more proxies?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah,
this one's only a small time save.
There's some cat wizards here that you can proxy off.
Do it off this
Not
guy.
Okay.
Okay.
But there's also the cat wizards that you can proxy off as well.
It's not really worth the time to set up the cat wizard proxy because you can just jump through this wall. There just happens to not be a wall there instead. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. I didn't mean to fall down there, but... Oh, man.
Ah, close.
Can I get it off this guy, maybe? I saw Silent do this as a backup, and I'm like, that is so cool.
Oh, that's a nice backup, actually.
Yeah, I can get off
yeah, you
this
can go over to... Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So we did get to see a cat wizard proxy.
Shouldn't have had to do that, but...
Yeah, in any percent, you can use it to go straight to the end of the level, because it's just over... Like, just over that.
I was trying desperately not to get hit by that archer guy as well.
Yeah, because you have no sparks. Yeah, I saw him start swinging. I'm like, oh, please, please, please.
All right, little technique called a Sproder here to get across to this area.
Sproder man.
You kind of climb on the wall.
Yeah, you can use like sloped walls to gain height or maintain height.
It's really powerful in Spyro 2 because there's some differences of the physics in that game. But in this game, there's a few of them that can be useful.
Insta-Sprout Ultra Super Grow Seeds
from a bear or a bag of jam.
Yeah, something I haven't mentioned.
But I can't make them do anything. You can have a couple if you like.
If you skip NPC dialogue quickly enough, sometimes it just plays the whole voice line once you've, like, even after you've left.
I think it's like a speed thing if you do it fast enough, yeah.
Some glitchy bounces on these mushrooms to go way higher than intended. You, like, charge and then let go at the right time.
Shout outs to Nitroff in Sunny Villa when he does the Hunter line.
Oh, yeah.
Bet you can't catch all 50 of the lizards running around here.
This guy said I've been doing great so far. He's so supportive. And another glitch bounce. So there's a whole puzzle there, but you can skip it with the spin jumps onto the mushrooms and then the glitchy bounces.
Yeah, that second part of that level, that second part of that side area, you have to like do part of the puzzle, and then you have to pick up some more seeds, and you have to backtrack, and then you have to put those seeds down. And you have to carry the seeds from like where you got more, and then you just carry it over to the end. It takes so long.
Yeah.
There's a couple ways
really
of doing this end level. I'm not. Oh, nice. There we go. Skip this little. So that's not a huge time save. It just skips a cutscene pretty much, but. There is a different proxy you can do that saves a lot more time, but is way riskier.
Honestly, the more fun things you can do in this run, the cooler it looks. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of room for like little optimizations that just add risk.
All right, I finally got my answer. I was wondering, is the music in this level really causing all that rumbling? And yeah, I think it was. That was amazing. If you're not here live at DreamHack, you will never understand.
If you are not in the room, you're missing out, honestly.
Alright, grab some health there, because I don't like being on no sparks here if I don't have to be.
Yeah. Also, I think like the people in the crowd are enjoying how rumbly it is in here.
I hope so.
Haptic feedback speedrun.
Haptic feedback for the crowd.
So Scorch is just an RNG first. There's two RNG factors here. You can kill him with these two types of rockets that Bentley throws. There's a green rocket that like homes in and has 1 ammo, and there's a red rocket that has 50 ammo. Guess which one's the better one to get?
The red one.
And they deal the same damage.
Yeah, exactly. Per hit. So that's a green. The more greens you get, the slower this fight's going to be generally. And then Scorch's attacks are also random. He's giving me the fastest one now, which is nice.
Yeah, the red rocket actually allows you to stun lock Scorch, because when you hit him when he's flying around before he spits out any eggs, just like that, he'll just stay in the same spot and just go for another attack.
Yeah, you can get these like doubles.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scorch can either do the thing where he like shoots all those fireballs, or he can spit out a bunch of eggs and he just spawns like enemies from earlier in the game.
Attack.
Ideally, you stun lock him into doing fireball and fireball and fireball and fireball.
Yeah.
Thankfully in
that's the
SLT,
idea.
if you hit him, he'll just do a fireball attack no matter what.
Right.
And you can just get him
So,
stuck there.
there's Buzz. Bye, Buzz.
Bye Buzz, bye Buzz.
Yeah, that's the first boss.
Yeah, he's back.
All right.
And Buzz is coming back again.
Not too bad, honestly.
As a kid, I was really confused why I was seeing Buzz again.
Yeah, it's just to show you how much more powerful Scorch is, I guess.
Yeah.
No, it's to show how much more powerful Spyro has
Oh,
become.
true.
When
yeah,
a mummy
yeah.
Buzz and a daddy Buzz love each other very much.
All right, we're into the last homeworld. We'll only be doing 4 levels here instead of 5 because Agent 9's level is just not
Slow.
worth including. You would have to pay a lot of
Yeah.
gems. There's no way to skip
1300.
into it. Yeah.
And you don't even have that many gems.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
at the end of the game.
This whole run requires no gem collecting. So.
Yeah, in 80% you would actually, there's something called helmet proxy where you'd squeeze yourself between the floor and a part of the geometry on the entrance to Desert Ruins, and it launches Spyro backwards. That helmet over there in the background that you can see, and that big tower is where the final boss is, and that portal extends really high up, so you can just jump around like the geometry outside of it, and you just go straight into it.
Yeah, maybe I'll show that off after the run if I've got time.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool. Helmet's one of those things that you watch and you're like, what did I just see?
But instead, we're in Crystal Islands, and there are a few different ways to get swim in air here. I'll try and do the earliest one.
Would you like to see?
Would you like to see a magic trick?
Would you like to see a magic trick?
Oh, I love
Yeah,
your magic
that's my
tricks.
magic tricks.
Nice.
You just squeeze in that, like, while that gem's pushing you down, and it pushes you out of the water as you
Yeah.
get swim.
Depending
So
on
you
what
get
category you do in this game, there's a couple of different swim in airs that you can do in here.
Yeah, and then once you have swim, it's great, because you can just come and get all
You
these
can
eggs
just-
that are all
yeah.
over the place.
This is a pretty large level. Like, you have to go around all of these islands.
That thief you're supposed to chase around with the Superfly power-up, but that's very slow.
At least one of us got that egg today.
Yeah, yeah. And then the like talk radius for this NPC is enormous.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of end up over here and talking to him.
And then he's going to go straight into... Oh, well, nice camera.
Yeah, good
And then Dak's going to go straight into the side area.
Yeah. Try and do a thing here.
All right. Slide. Skip, skip, skip.
Nah. So if you get a big proxy off that turtle, you can get far enough along the slide to not trigger the slide and
Yeah.
just glide straight to the end. But
There is a little shortcut that you can do in here, though.
yeah, it's only a couple
Hop off
seconds
there.
quicker than doing the normal slide.
Yeah.
And then coming out of here, there is a thief, another thief in the home world. That is one of the harder ones to get. It's just on a bridge, and I want to try and manipulate it to be able to get a quick kill on it.
Yeah, if you actually...
Oh.
No.
I nearly missed that.
Yeah, if you actually do the sorcerer's fight and then come back out here, because the thief and moneybags, when you like destroy, when you get all your money back later, because they share the same path, the game doesn't want to put two objects on the same path, so that egg will just be sitting in the open.
Yeah, so in a category where you don't end on the sorcerer, like 117%, you would not have to do that thief kill. Nice little proxy off the scorpion.
There's a couple of ways to get up here.
Yeah, they like their tails go down and you can walk under them and they proxy you. It's very easy.
Yeah, the other way is to like jump on that statue-looking thing,
Yeah,
jump on its chin.
totally not Lara Croft here. This is
Oh,
this is
this
Tara.
is Tara?
This is Tara.
She's an original character.
Yeah.
Right? I think there's actually a video game that actually like is based on this character here.
Another proxy there,
Nice.
and we're going to go down in here. And this, when I mentioned way earlier about the sandcastle minigame and not doing it,
This is what
the egg we
replaces.
replaced it
Yeah.
with. If I can pull off this route, it's faster.
Do you know if these guys are on a
Oh,
cycle?
that's on some bass.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Man, I'm missing most of them though.
Are these guys on a cycle in the
Yeah,
original
they're
game?
consistent.
Okay,
so
yeah. Yeah, that's the same in SRT as well.
I did miss one though. Where'd he go? He's down here.
Nice. You have to watch out for these guys because they can shoot you with torpedoes.
And that scares the manta ray.
Yeah.
What does Hondo say about it if you like fail this minigame? He's like, oh, don't damage my manta ray or
yeah.
something.
In Aquaria Towers in Spyro 2, he's like, don't get him dented. Or
Oh, yeah.
This is a living creature.
Hey Spyro, I know you need these orbs to save the entirety of Avalon, but can you train my racing manta ray real quick?
So I'm trying to do a proxy here as well.
Yeah.
Man, why is this... Okay, this is harder than usual. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, there's some good eggs around this like middle part of the level. They're pretty close together.
Oh, I tried to do the hoverless. Yeah, I thought I could make that jump. That's
it
really
is so
nice.
funny how Spyro does not change color when he gets burned.
Oh, true. I didn't even know.
He just stays the same color.
Oh, I'm here. Okay, that's fine. Should have just... I've got plenty of lives. I should have just death abused immediately. All right. Now we get the little 2D side-scroller section with Sheila. This is not much to say here.
I love Crash Bandicoot.
If you've got anything you want to bring up, go ahead.
No worries, no donations, but I will just tell everyone a little bit more about us. As AusSpeedruns, we have been organising speedrunning marathons since 2015, starting in AvCon Adelaide. In addition with working with conventions such as DreamHack here, we also run our own annual event, the Australian Speedrun Marathon. If you would like more information about us, we have our own website, which is www.ausspeedruns.com. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you continue to enjoy the event.
Thanks, Kenora.
Yeah, this side area is pretty simple when you know the layout of it. Casually, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much just walk, don't get hit. Make sure you know the cycles of some of these platforms that move. Don't fall into
as long as
the
you're
acid.
consistent, you shouldn't have any issues.
Yeah. And they're two pretty fast eggs as well.
Yeah.
There's one more egg.
Yeah, fun fact, if you... Not this one, but if you don't kill this scorpion, that egg doesn't activate. You just can't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that time. Nah, it's all good.
It'll be fine.
All right, cool thing here, if I can get it. Yeah.
Nice.
Egg death abuse there. It's slightly faster than taking the whirlwind back. So I did one of those earlier and didn't really explain it too well, but generally when you get an egg, you get a checkpoint. And so if you die, you respawn at that egg. But if you die during the egg cutscene, you get the egg, but you don't get the checkpoint. And so when you die, it puts you back to your previous checkpoint, which is generally going to be when you, like, it's either the start of the level or the last egg you got. So it can be used in a few places to save some time. Try to proxy off that guy, but instead we'll do this.
That's fine.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Got to be careful with the dialogue options here.
Yeah. You can use that door to get up here, just like you saw Dak do. If you miss that jump, you can also wait for the door to come back up, stand on top of it, and then like jump out of it and then back into it.
Yeah,
So it moves up a slight bit.
Is pretty tight.
Yeah.
So
Also skip this slide.
yeah, that's supposed to be a slide, but the trigger is just a bit too far in, so jump early.
And if you don't trigger the slide, you can run back up it, which lets you get here more quickly.
That guy there throws the rocks. I've seen him kill himself before. I've seen him like throw it straight down and it bounces up at him.
I think they do that in 117 intentionally.
Yeah.
They get them to kill themselves. Alright, this is tanks. This is kind of notorious. It's at least the second one. This is an egg that a lot of newer runners will intentionally not do because it's just hard to do fast. Not so much the first egg, but the second one. Oh my god, I'm getting caught by the cauldron. Yeah, this is one that often gets taken out by newer runners and replaced with something easier.
Yeah, shout out to MJ and TJ.
Yeah. So here now we have 10 of them.
Yeah, the first tanks minigame, there were 4 tanks. Now there's 10. They'll hide behind some of the outer pots now. They always spawn in the same spots as well, so as long as you know where they are, you can very easily just go from one to the other.
Oh.
It is a bit of a pain though, because they can shoot you down without you realizing.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
That was actually pretty good.
That was...
That was incredible, apparently.
Just never seen tank gameplay like that before.
I mean, the second tanks game is the championship, so...
Yeah.
All right, only one more level and then the final boss. So we're getting close to the end here.
Yeah, just Dynamines and then Sorceress.
Yeah, Dynamines has a cool route. I'm going to grab an egg in the home world here. Grab some health here, because I want to be on full health by the time I get to the boss, so might as well start now. But yeah, I'm going to do Dynamines pretty much backwards. There's some skips you can do to get straight to the end from the start, and that's just quicker than going through the level the normal way.
Yeah.
So we're going to go around here and grab Dan. This is just an intended one. Shout out to Dan.
Starlight Knight now owes us $5.
Dan told me that that's the last egg he found in his casual playthrough, which is just awesome.
Ended on his own name.
Yeah. So we're going to do a little proxy of some scenery here, get up on this roof.
Yeah, and this is the end of the level right here.
Oh, don't fall down. We're going to do a little flop over here, and you have to break this wall, otherwise the this guy doesn't give you the egg. So you can't just drop straight into this room, you have to break the wall.
Jump and jump.
Jump and jump, friend. I love that line for some reason.
So here's another tunnel.
Yeah, this one's in 3D. It's honestly easier than the one in Seashell.
Yeah. Is it going to get rumbly again?
Yeah.
Not as rumbly as Seashell.
Yeah. Also something random to know, I'm playing on the 1.0 version, which is the very first version to come out in America. And as a result, there are some little quirks that make it slightly faster than like the Greatest Hits version or the PAL version. But it also means some of the music is missing. So like right now it's replaying the Molten Crater music because the Dynamines music just wasn't finished or wasn't included. You might have noticed that in some other levels maybe. But that'll be very obvious when I get to the final boss.
Oh, yeah.
The Sorceress
We're
music,
not going to spoil it.
Yeah.
But it's my favorite boss music of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they picked a real heater to put over the final boss.
Yeah. I'm amazed it wasn't included in 1.1.
And that is 100 eggs. So
Yep.
we're not quite done yet.
Nearly.
Need to beat
Just
the
got to
boss.
finish the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other 49 eggs are really, really slow.
So yeah, that big door there, that is what all of this work has been for.
You did it, Spyro.
We did it.
And look at that beautiful 2-frame animation of it opening.
You know what you should have done? Because this is invalid anyway. You should have, like, opened the door and then
helmet.
opened it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
All right, we'll open the door, and now we're going to do the funny glitch. Who's this guy?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him before.
So the actual Sorceress music is, I think, from as far as I know, it is on the disc.
Yes.
But it's kind of glitched, so it doesn't play. And instead it just defaults to the first track on the soundtrack, which is the Sunrise Spring music from the first Homeworld. So
As
we
we
just
said.
get this very pleasant sound, like pleasant music while facing the boss. Yeah, exactly.
As we said, this is the best boss fight music in gaming history.
Yeah.
So
if anyone wants to try and explain this fight, feel free.
Yeah, so there's like 3 phases, and you can manipulate, so basically the tank, like the brown and blue one that you might have seen in the air there, that's the best one to have. It has the best movement, and it's the easiest to shoot with. And if you play this fight specifically and get a little lucky, you can get a really, really fast fight. So Dact is going to specifically get the Sorceress down.
Man, that's fine. Can still make it work.
The intentional way is you do the cannon and then you do the tank, and then when she's down to 50% health, you get UFOs, but UFOs are a pain.
I'm just gonna
and they're
chill
very
here,
slow,
'cause I
and so
still
with the
wanna get
tank you
UFOs
can just shoot.
So he's manipulating Agent 9 there to get near a tank so he can drop it.
No, I guess we're not doing UFO skip. That's really unfortunate, because I'm going to get sheep now. But yeah, you can skip the last vehicle by doing some specific stuff. But that's not happening, unfortunately.
I guess we'll just have to see the intended fight.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sorceress for killing the sheep.
Yeah. All right. Well, time when I kill her, so coming up pretty soon.
Yep.
I'm still getting sheep. Yeah, this is a really bad fight, unfortunately. Oh, that's gonna...
Oh, no.
Far out. One more. Okay.
Oh.
God, I love this fight. My favorite part of the game.
Classic sorceress moment.
Yeah. The amount of, like, I've been grinding any percent recently, and the amount of, like, decent paces I've lost to this fight just to making silly mistakes is getting ridiculous. Because it's one of those things where, like, if you do it correctly, you can always make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And time's coming up soon.
2 more. Oh my god.
I can't count to 5 apparently.
And time.
Still underestimate.
Yeah. Just about made it. Thanks everyone.
Well done, well done.
Thank you. Yeah, some hiccups, but pretty good overall. Alright, I'm gonna quickly, because I've got a couple minutes, I'm gonna show that, I'm not gonna let the credits play, and I'm gonna show that skip that we mentioned.
Yeah, Helmet Proxy is very cool.
So if you were going to do an any percent run, instead of collecting 100 eggs, you would just do all of the levels, like you just beat all of the levels, and then do this to get into the final boss. Oh, not quite. Almost.
Need a little bit more height.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
And then the loading
really
zone is just here.
Yeah.
And you just end up in the boss.
Yeah. Funnily enough, in 80%, because the door doesn't open when you finish the boss, like
You're stuck
the game,
behind the door.
the game puts you like right outside the portal, and you're stuck behind the door. All right, we're fighting the sorceress again.
No, that's it. That's it. All right, thank you everyone. Crash Team Racing next, so have fun with that.
Fun run.
Alrighty, thank you, Dact, for an excellent run. Up next, we have Crash Team Racing by Sire. Any percent, no major glitches. Stick around. As well, just here, if anyone would like to keep updated on our speedrun events, you can find us on social media. Feel free to follow us on YouTube for videos of any runs you might miss, any of these at the event here. Twitter for updates on next events, and Twitch for our live broadcasts of the events. So even if you can't come watch us live, you can watch from the comfort of your home at twitch.tv/AusSpeedruns. Thank you. I'll just take this time during setup here to talk about some of our prizes that we have available here at DreamHack. We do have, for every $10 incremental donation that you make, totaling up at the end of the event, we have a few game codes available to win, including Cult of the Lamb, Doors of Insanity, and Library of Babel, as well as Hazel Sky. And for our DreamHack attendees here at our interactive station, right after this run, Sire will be teaching some Crash Team Racing tricks and having a little competition, and the winner of that competition will be winning a Quokka gift card. So if you want to learn some Crash Team Racing, make sure to head to our interactive station right after this run, and Sire himself will be able to teach you some stuff. Thank you. Alrighty, we are good to go. Let us head on in to Crash Team Racing. Any percent, no major glitches by Sire. Take it away.